Welcome to Our New Story, a podcast exploring the lives and voices of New Health employees in the heart of rural Northeastern Washington. Join us as we delve into their experiences, from navigating the unique challenges and rewards of rural healthcare to discovering the joys of living and working in this vibrant community. Every episode is a chance to connect with the people behind the scenes, hear their stories, and learn what makes New Health truly special. All right, guys. Well, welcome back to another episode of Our New Stories. I'm your host, Jacob Daving. I'm super excited about our guest today, Sarah Pearce, New Health Newport's Operation Manager. Sarah, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Wonderful. Well, I'm excited today to talk a bit more about New Health Newport, our brand new facility, a bit about your experiences living and growing up in Northeastern Washington, as well as your career path with New Health. So why don't we get into it?
Let's go.
All right, Sarah. So I'd love to know, how long have you lived in Northeastern Washington?
Oh my goodness. Well, I've lived in Washington my whole life. I was actually born in Port Angeles, which is the west side of the state. I moved to the Newport area when I was 13 years old.
Okay.
And I've lived here ever since.
Wow. Okay. And so has all of this time been in Newport, or kind of where did you start and where did you end up at?
Not all my time has been in Newport. I started in Newport, went to high school here. Once I was done with high school, I met my other half and we actually moved to Medellin Falls.
Right.
From Medellin Falls, we moved to Colville, where I started working for New Health. And then from there, I ended up getting the operations position and landed me back here in Newport.
Wonderful. So you're originally from Newport. So this is a bit of a homecoming for you, it sounds like. How exciting. What are you most excited about coming back to your hometown, kind of where your roots are from?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm excited because of where I'm at now. I mean, I have this amazing clinic and I'm able to bring this to the community and just be part of it. And it's just an amazing experience for me to be able to bring this back to my hometown.
That's amazing. And, I've not had the experience of living in Newport, but I've had the pleasure of visiting a multitude of times. And what a beautiful city, many different lakes, rivers, so many fun things to do. Can you tell me how you kind of incorporate that natural beauty in your day to day? Are you going on hikes, exploring?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I love the outdoors. I kayak a lot.
Okay.
So the local lakes and river around here are absolutely amazing. I am an avid hunter, so I like to go out in the woods all year long. When it's not hunting season, I like to go look for sheds. So
gosh, okay.
There's lots of places around here to do that.
Yes. Well, hey, perfect for Newport then, right?
Definitely.
Wonderful. Well, can you tell us some of your favorite memories of growing up here?
Well, my parents live on the river, so
Okay.
With that being said, that is just one of my most favorite places to be is on the water.
Ah.
And growing up on the river was pretty awesome.
Okay.
So
Yes. Did you guys have access to boats, sea-doos? Were you more of a fishing family?
all the above.
Okay.
My parents, being on the coast, I learned how to water ski on Lake Crescent. So my family's big into water skiing. I now wakeboard. My friend growing up had a wave runner, so we were able to go to her house and play on her wave runner, and my parents had a boat. So
Okay.
we always kind of had something to do.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Nope, it was pretty fun.
So then that's kind of living in Newport. And you mentioned, you've lived in Medellin Falls, Colville, kind of all over Northeastern Washington. Can you speak to your experiences and kind of the similarities and differences in these different locations? For example, Medellin Falls, is there fishing and hiking there?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That's why I like to live rural like I do with the rural counties, rural communities. There's just so much more of a small town feeling, and that's what I love about it. So when I did move, it was to a small town. I'm not a big city girl. I love my small town life. I'm very happy with it. And everything that the Tri-County area provides, whether it be Stevens County, Ferry County, Pend Oreille County, it's just fun. Hiking, fishing, racing, all the above.
Racing, okay. Well, that is something I did not know you're into. Can you kind of talk a bit about that?
I started racing in 2015 and I raced on the dirt. I started with super stocks and I ended up racing open wheel modifieds, and that's kind of where I ended.
Okay, and where does this take place?
Northport.
And for our viewers, can you explain kind of where that is?
So Northport is about 45 minutes north of Colville.
Okay.
It's about 13 miles south of the Canadian border.
Okay, so it's up there.
It
It's
is.
up there.
But they have an awesome little dirt track and it's super fun. Also Republic. Republic has a neat little dirt track up there also.
Okay, well, we might have to take this conversation outside this podcast because I'm very interested to learn more about that.
Anytime.
But I think that's just a great example of some of the things you can do in rural Northeastern Washington. The possibilities are kind of endless when it comes to outdoor adventure.
100%. There's something for everybody around here. With Spokane being close by, you have Coeur d'Alene,
Yeah.
Sandpoint, beautiful little town. Just everywhere around here is absolutely beautiful. Like I said, there's something for everyone here.
Yes, I totally agree. And kind of my perspective on that is living in rural Northeastern Washington is you get to have all that fun, but the amenities of Spokane are 30 minutes to an hour away. So why not live in this beautiful place where I wake up every day looking at a mountain? And then if I need to go get groceries or something, I can just take a quick trip to Spokane.
Yeah. And I love the fact that Northeast Washington, you get all four seasons. It's not like, I love the coast, but you have all four seasons here and that's absolutely amazing.
Yes, I totally get that. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm going to kind of change the gear a little bit here and let's talk a bit about your career path. So I know you started as a dental assistant and you worked your way all the way up to an operations manager. That is amazing. So could you kind of walk us through your steps from starting as a dental assistant to where you are now with New Health?
Well, I graduated from dental assisting school in 2000. From there, I started my career as a dental assistant. I actually worked for a couple local dentists here in the area. And from there, I moved to Medellin Falls, where I got my job working at another local dentist office in Colville. From there, I started looking for another job because it wasn't full-time, and I found New Health.
Okay.
With that, I was very thankful because I started in New Health in February 3rd of 2014. So next month is my 10-year anniversary with this company. So I'm very excited. And so after being with the company for about 8 years as a dental assistant, I got the chance to be an assistant operations manager for our Colville location. From there, I got the opportunity to be the operations manager for Newport, and here I am.
Wow. Okay. So, and do you see a lot of that internal promotion happening inside of New Health? I feel like, it's not very often you have someone jump from an assistant to an operations manager like that.
I agree. And New Health, that's one thing that I love about New Health. Excuse me. They're very big on growing their own.
Okay.
And they provide lots of training, lots of support. And I just think that is awesome to have with this company.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So, and kind of taking a step back from that, why rural healthcare? Why did you decide to get into the dental field specifically in our local areas?
Because I knew the need. I knew there was a huge need for it and I wanted to be able to help supply that need.
Yeah.
I wanted to be part of it.
Okay, what an amazing answer. And can you kind of walk me through what that looks like? Do you have patients coming in and, concerned about their smile? And do you see that change over time? Or can you give me an example of what that's like?
One patient that really hit home for me, this gentleman came in and he had just gotten out of prison. And younger gentleman, lost a front tooth and really wanted to get back out there and get back into the workforce and was having a really hard time because, of his history and also missing a front tooth. I think that's huge.
It's confidence.
So when I did his initial exam and I was able to help him move through getting all of his appointments taken care of, getting his teeth cleaned, and we were able to have a partial for him made within a year. And so he was able to be back out in there and he now has a very good job in construction. He's very happy. I see him regularly.
Wow.
When we actually delivered the partial, he brought flowers to everybody in the office. It's patients like that is why I'm in this business, why I'm in this field, because to help people and to see those smiles. And I get people coming in here on a daily basis. When are you guys going to open? When are we going to, how can I make an appointment for dental? So it's a definite need and I'm very excited to be part of it.
Yeah, well, and I can see that passion coming through you.
Thank you.
So now, that's as you're acting as a dental assistant, you kind of worked your way up to this operations manager position. Can you let our viewers know what is an operations manager? Can you walk us through your day to day?
Oh my gosh, my day to day. Lots of meetings, just making sure people are taken care of. That's my biggest priority, making sure patients are getting seen, making sure patients are taken care of the way they should be taken care of. Just making sure the operation of the clinic is runs smoothly, making sure everybody has what they need.
Okay, perfect. So you are technically the manager of New Health Newport. You see all things coming in, going out, and you're kind of there to provide that support for your staff.
Yes, I'm here to support 100%.
Perfect. Okay, so you mentioned that you've been working at New Health for almost 10 years. Can you speak a bit about what the culture's like for working at New Health?
New Health is an amazing place to work. Our benefit package, for one, very nice. We get 9 paid holidays, which is, I mean, that's pretty amazing. I've never worked for any other company that you have that. And just the support that you get from the company is amazing. It's a very good company to work for, and I plan to retire from here. So,
Okay, well, I think that shows kind of your dedication to the company. And it seems like that's kind of come because the company's dedicated itself to you in a way.
the company is very dedicated to their employees. They are, like I said earlier on, they are big on growing their own. We want, how much better of an employee can you get from someone that you start from the bottom with, and they work up through and they make it into operations.
Yes.
It's an amazing feeling for an employee, and I can imagine how it feels for the employer also. Right?
Yeah, no, and I think that you are a great example of a career pathway that New Health has shown and continue to promote internally till you kind of hit your goal.
Well, thank you.
Yes, yes. So going on top of that, talking about New Health, and we have this beautiful brand new facility
So
right here
cool.
in Newport. So medical is already opened, pharmacy is already opened, and dental will be opening in January 29th. We're very excited about that.
Yes.
Schedule is open already to let people know.
And it is filling up quick.
Okay. So the need is here. The
It
need
is.
is here.
It is.
So can you speak a bit about that? You have a lot of experience in the dental industry, in management now. So what does it mean for New Health coming into Newport?
I think it's huge. It's such a need in the community. Dental alone, people have to drive all the way to either Deer Park, Colville, Lake Spokane,
Yeah.
Springdale. There's no place for anyone to go around here. And now we're able to have that and provide that for people. And so I think it's huge. And just another option for people for medical, pharmacy. It's just another option, and options are good for people.
Is there anything that differs New Health from the other local health centers in the area?
We accept all insurances, most all insurances, and we have an amazing sliding fee program.
Okay.
So I feel like that makes us different because there are, especially with dental, there's not a lot of places that take certain insurances for people for dental.
Yeah.
And we accept that here. And so that's amazing. And we also will be accepting Medicaid of Idaho as well.
Okay, wonderful. Well, good things to come
Yes.
then. I think that really kind of shows the mission of New Health in promoting access to care in our rural communities.
I agree.
So we mentioned before that New Health Newport has medical, dental, pharmacy, and eventually behavioral health all under one roof. What does this mean for the community?
I think it's huge. It's literally a one-stop shop. You can get your doctor's appointment, your prescriptions, and have a dental visit all in the same day if you need. We have a drive-through pharmacy, which is super convenient for a lot of people. And I don't believe there's another drive-through pharmacy in Newport. So
Okay.
I think we're the first.
Yeah, no, I love that. The one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs.
Yep, one-stop shop.
So now that you're back in your hometown of Newport, how do you unwind? Are there any hidden gems or fun things to do specifically here?
Well, I don't want to tell you about all my secret spots, but no, the river, the lakes, just being outdoors. That's how I unwind, being with my family.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Well, I'd like to play a little game now with you, just so the viewers can, maybe get to know you a little bit more. So we're calling this Rural Rapid Fire. And I'm going to go ahead and say 2 things, and I want you to, off the top of your mind, pick which one you're gonna go with.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, we're starting with Rural Rapid Fire. We got mountains or rivers?
River.
Sunset paddle or sunrise hike?
Sunset paddle.
Apple pie or huckleberry jam?
Apple pie.
City escape or nature escape?
Nature. 100%.
Kayak trip or horseback ride?
Ooh, that's hard. I love them both equally.
You gotta pick one.
Oh, kayak to a horseback trip.
Okay, I will go with it. Fishing hole or swimming spot?
Swim to my fishing hole.
And then parade or rodeo?
Rodeo.
And then finally, dirt road drive or city skyline?
Dirt roads.
Awesome. Hey, looks like you're from Northeastern Washington. Wonderful, guys. Well, I think we're going to start wrapping it up here. So, Sarah, I just want to see, do you have any message for the viewers? What do you want the viewers to leave this podcast thinking about?
I want them to leave this podcast thinking about Newport.
Okay.
Newport Clinic, what we offer, that we're open for medical, the dental schedule is open. We will be seeing patients for dental at the end of this month. Come see us. We have a pharmacy. It's a beautiful new building, beautiful location. Come visit us.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Sarah. I
Thank
think
you
this
for
was an
having me.
insightful conversation. And yes, I encourage all of our viewers to come up to Newport, check out our brand new clinic, or go ahead and hop on our website at newhealth.org and see what you can find. Again, this is Our New Story. I'm your host, Jacob Daving. Thank you to my guest, Sarah Pearce, Operations Managers. If you've not yet, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.